Hey there, what is going on, guys? FMU here. Welcome back to another episode of Financing the Dream. It's been a little while since we've done an episode. I've been doing quite a few bits and bobs with other series, but don't you worry, this baby's not going anywhere. And I promised you we'd kick through quite a bit of the season, and we actually have, to the point where we've only got these few games left. So we'll do a video here, and we'll do a video at the end of the season. And then we'll kick on into the next season. You can see we've had an absolutely stonking time since we played Ayleston Park last time out. I'm not going to go through all the results and show you them all, but you can have a little look here. Pause it if you want and have a look at just the scores and stuff, or you can just have a look through while I'm babbling away. So today we are playing Ellistown and Ibstock, and last time we played them, we actually beat them by 5-1. Ozzy Addo with another hat-trick, Tozer and Emmanuel Wilson with the goals there, and we've been fantastic. The only blot on our little copybook recently has been, we've had two blots on our copybook, should I say. We lost 4-3 to Holbrook, which was very disappointing, and we lost 2-0 away at Radford, and that, my friends, that 2-0 defeat was the first time we have not scored a goal this season. So Radford were the first team to stop us scoring, which, fair play to them for that. That is a fantastic effort. And last time out, we beat Ayleston Park again, this time 5-1. An own goal, 2 for Addo, 1 for Emmanuel Wilson and 1 for Ngoyi. So we've been in very good form. I've been very, very pleased with the way things have gone. And it's no surprise we have won the league at a canter. We have absolutely strolled to this division. I mean, look at that. 21 points clear at the top. It's crazy. It's crazy. Kelvin Oziado is the top goal scorer in the league. Average rating wise, we dominate. Assists, we dominate. Yellow cards, unfortunately, we top. Clean sheets are in the top 3. And player of the matches, we've got 2 guys in there. So we've had a fucking brilliant season. It has been superb to see. And I'm really looking forward to going up and moving on and kicking on next season. So the next thing we need to look at is we've had obviously the youth intake, and these are all the boys that we've had, and there are a couple of absolute pearlers in there which took me by surprise. So we'll just go through and have a quick little look at them. Jordan Pashley, he's going to play in my first team. Once he gets up to it, he's going to come in as my number 2, and I've got a feeling he could probably dismount whoever I keep as my number 1 and become the number 1 at the club. He does look very decent for the level we're at, and I honestly do think he could perhaps kick on and do really well for us going forwards. You're a fakey. Toby Pressland, again, very decent looking player, good potential, could really kick on and do brilliantly well for us. Hang on a minute, I've just got to sort my mouse out. Sorry, my mouse mat had moved up and I was trying to move the mouse and it wasn't doing much, so my bad. Yeah, this guy looks pretty decent. A central defender. Again, he's only 16, this guy, but could go out. Tackling needs a lot of work, and he's not exactly strong, but like I say, he's only 16 at the minute, so there's a lot of room for improvement as far as that's concerned. Rob Quinn with a very pointy mohawk going on. Again, fantastic potential ability. We've been really, really quite lucky. When I did the editor, I did give us quite decent facilities, not majorly decent, but for this level of football, very decent. And of course, we've got the money to rebuild on them. So we've had some great guys, and he's coming. His name's Roy Quinn, so kind of makes up for not having Barry Quinn, I guess. Joe Ross. This guy, again, a decently rated player, attacking midfielder / central midfielder. Could do a decent job for us for definite going forward. I mean, the future's bright. I mean, we could even go to the point where we could perhaps shift out the players and go with the kids at this level. I'm that confident in the abilities kids could bring to the table. And Jordan Saunders, another great potential ability and some good stats. Tackling's only 7, but he's 15. He's got a lot of room for improvement. Good marking. Heading's not great, but his jumping reach is decent. Needs to work on his strength quite a lot. He's a big guy though, 6'4", so he's a big lad, a big unit for a 15-year-old. Dick Oh my days. I didn't even realise his name was that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a super regen, and he looks happy as Larry that his name is Dick Spooner. Dick Spooner, ladies and gentlemen. What a guy. This guy could go into folk legend on this save. Dick Spooner. Potential ability, okay. A lot to work with. Good determination, flair, good leadership skills as well, which is always a bonus. Natural fitness is superb. Only 5'9", 9 stone, but at the age of 15, our little Dick has got a lot. He's got a lot of room to improve. Jack Armstrong is the next one up. Again, good potential rating for these levels, of course. You have to remember these potential ratings are based on the level we're at the moment. 16 years of age, a right mid-sided midfielder. Not great pace, strength or anything, but again, it's one of those we're going to have to see how he develops, as we are with quite a lot of them. This is the guy they had a lot of hope for. Is that Nell or Neil? That didn't really show much, did it? Information, Neil. That's alright, it's on this screen. You can't really tell if that up there. You can't really see if it's. I'm say Nell's a bit of a. So I mean, there are people out there called Nell, I know, but still, it's a bit of a strange name. He's the one they expect the best from, and already his current ability is quite high and his potential ability is high, so I'm looking forward to trying him out at some point. Great natural fitness, great stamina, strength not brilliant, his long shots 15, passing 11, technique 11, flair 12, determination is not great, but teamwork is 14, so he could go on and be a real stalwart for the team going forwards maybe. But like you say, a lot of it does depend on how they, develop. This aggressive little ass kicker is Jack Collier. I couldn't think of a word to say then. Is Jack Collier, 5'9", 10 stone 7, decent acceleration and pace, okay determination, good work rate, aggressive as hell, and the rest of his stats aren't brilliant, but there's room for improvement, room to work. This guy's hair is lit up in my face. Neil Fleming, he looks great. I mean, 14 heading, jump reach of 15, natural fitness is decent, strength of 16, teamwork 16, tackling 11. This guy I like the look of as well. I think he could possibly go on and do something very, very decent for us with his very bright hair. Adam George, left back, again an okay rating, but I don't know, there's something that I'm just not convinced by him. And again, like I was saying earlier, the default hair pack is messed up. They've cocked up with the heads and the hair pack in the original, default standard hair pack and stuff. It is messed up. He's got good teamwork, good determination, so he could do something. It's difficult to tell. Another Mohawk Marvel, Jack Harvey, young striker, 6'2", 14 stone, so this guy's a unit. Heading of 17, jump reach is not great, finishing's poor, flair is okay, aggression's mediocre, his determination's only a 7. I don't know what to expect from him. They say he could go on to be a brilliant player, which he could, depending on game time and all that sort of stuff. Is going to be a big factor as to how he does. Anton Lenny, he looks poor, to be honest. He looks woeful, and we're not going to even waste. I mean, he's got 9 goals in 30 appearances. He's one of the the guys that I picked up from the shady characters. He's woeful, but he's got 9 goals in 30 appearances down there, so we'll leave him in there. Sam Lloyd, he's okay. Great determination, decent natural fitness and pace and all that sort of stuff, so he could do something, but I don't know. I'm not as keen with him as I am with some of the other players. Another Mohawk Marvel is Nick Loughton, 6'2", 12 stone, central defender, only 10 for heading, good jump reach, tackling of 10. Could go on and do something decent for us. I feel with him, game time is going to be his greatest development. I think he's going to need the games to develop more than most of the defenders that we've looked at already that have come through. Tom Melton, I like the look of this guy as well, apart from his stupid. They really need to sort that shit out, don't they? They really do. apart from his tackling, which is pretty poor, and his passing, which is pretty poor for a central midfielder. But I do like the look of him. He's not very strong either, so there's a lot to work with. He's only 15. He's 5'7". He's 9 stone. He's not a big guy. He's probably going to be more of a creative workforce. But we need to try and work on that. We need to get him trained up, get his technique and stuff like that going up, which is an 8, so it's not too bad at the moment. And his concentration could do with a bit of working on, along with his decisions. Colin O'Neill, our right back. Poor stats on this side. Your average decent-ish stats here. His determination is 18, so he's a determined young man, so that could work well with his training progress, to develop into a much better player. If he's that determined, surely he's going to be that determined to do well, become a better player and kick on his career with the club, you'd hope. Jordan Pashley, this is the goalkeeper that we started off with, so he's, like I said, I think he's going to do well. We are on 552k, so we've lost, about 50k this season altogether, which I'm happy with the way that's gone. They're expecting the decline to continue, obviously, because of the level of football we're at. But don't forget, I have £160 million earning interest week in, week out in the bank, which, as the owner and director of football of the club, at some point we will discuss putting it into the club, putting a bit more in. We're always going to go with the young players. We're always going to develop our own, but we are going to do things. We've got the new stadium coming in 2017. Then we'll need to, we want to upgrade the youth facilities, the training facilities, the recruitment facilities, all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot for us to spend the money on. We will use it, of course, in terms of playing staff and coaching staff and stuff like that, but we're not going to go out there just because we've got 12 million in the bank doesn't mean we're going to go out and spend 12 million on players. That's not the way it's going to work. We're going to try and run this cleverly, okay, and realistically to speak. What's this guy want? Last time out against Alston Park, your team played very well. Well done. Put ourselves in the best position, I suppose so. It all starts hard work, really. It's definitely some interest on our side. No, we're not going to talk about transfers. How have your preparations been affected by a 14-day gap between fixtures? It's been good for us. Very pleased with efforts. Blah, blah, blah. Teams won't relish a trip here. Oh my God, we get along well. My Lord. I know I've had a bit of a change around in staff. Responsibilities first team. Yeah, so what? Oh no, what's he doing? We don't want that. So, why was I answering those questions then? It should have been him doing it. I guess. Right, so we're going to go along now. We're going to play Ellistown and Ibstock in our live com. And there's nothing, we're just playing for more points, more dominance. We've won the league, so we don't have to worry about that. We just want to try now and get as much, momentum going into next season as is humanly possible. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. So I've had a little bit of a change around and I've brought Asodi Addo back in and dropped Piggins in the defence. I was going to put Lou Tozer back in, but Kenny Froggatt has got a very, very good little run of positional awareness going in that position, so we're going to leave him in for this game and we're going to just see how we get on from there. Emmanuel Williamson has dropped down to the bench for today, and Witham and Agbo are going in the middle, and Mitchell Bryan, who's been fantastic on the wings for us, along with Matty Dale, they continue out there. Forecast has dropped out of the team. I'm giving is it Healed? Yeah, no, Head. I'm giving Head a go. Dirty boy. So let's just pop the goals back on. Okay, and get cracking on with this match. Sorry, so if it caught my attention there. Sorry, it was shiny. Took my mind away from this, but let's just get on with this match now and hopefully pick up another win that'll take us that little bit closer to just staking a massive claim on being an absolute dominant monster in this division. We beat them 5-1 at their place, so you'd hope we could possibly kick on and get ourselves a few goals. But then again, now that we're up, there's that danger, isn't there, I suppose, of switching off a little bit in certain aspects. Go on, Dale. With him. Richards. Oh, and guys at the woodwork, and Brian's effort is blocked. That was a beautiful move. Absolutely beautiful move. Oh, it's going out for a corner now. A little bit of early pressure. They've cleared it away. Agbo goes out to collect it though. Plays it out to Akitu. And that's the end of that highlight. Seemed a bit pointless towards the end. We had 6 shots, 1 on target. They've had nothing so far. 37% possession for them, 63 for us. So we're in a good commanding position, but they've got the ball now. Briggs being closed out of Abbo. Jones cuts out brilliantly. Here's Byron. Oh, go on. And goes at the woodwork. Oh, he slotted it. He managed to swing it past the keeper, but a bit too much lift on it, and it's hit the bar. 12 shots, 2 on target, still no goals. 64% possession. Agbo brilliantly. Oziado. Oh, good save from Merkins. Is it Meekerms? Meekerms, isn't it? So for another corner. Really piling the pressure on them here. Really piling it on. Their goalkeeper's keeping them in it, that is for sure. Poor kick from head. It's Parkinson now to Briggs. Is this going to be a case of they have one attack and score? Well cut out. Here's Ngoyi. Oh, poor touch from him. But Agbo's picked it up. Oh, I think that clipped the post on its way out. We are absolutely pulling them to shreds at the back at the minute. We just can't get the ball in the back of the net. Vardy, well out from Jones there. Brilliant stuff. Here's Ngoyi. Still Ngoyi. Out to Brian. Sends it back in. Poor. And now they're coming on the break, but we're back again, but they're back again. Oh, well cut out by Jones. Been an absolute stone at the back. Go on and go. He's finally scored, and we are 1-0 to the good against Ellistown and Ibstock. It's been coming. It's taken us a while. They've held on for 42 minutes. They've managed to hold the barrage that's come their way for 42 minutes, but we take the lead, and deservedly so. Very deservedly so. Highlights taking a little bit of time to load up. A beautiful ball over the top, and then Ngoyi comes in. Good one-touch control, taking it into the area. Brilliant effort past the goalkeeper. Could have done better with it, really, but I think maybe the power and the pace would have, was a bit too much for him to cope with. But a fantastic goal, and pleased to be 1-0 up, but disappointed. I'm going to assertively say I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Kind of had that bit of assertive tone in my voice to say, yeah, I'm happy, but it should be more. And they probably know it should be more. And one thing I've noticed about us is we are patient. We don't get massively frustrated if we're having all these shots and not getting the goals, and hitting woodwork after woodwork and keeper saving it, hitting somebody in the arse and bouncing out for a goal kick or a throw in or a corner. Oh, they're up here now. Are they going to get an equaliser? They've actually had 2 attempts in this second half already. Not on target yet. This could be the first one on target. Well in from Dale there. He's been fantastic this season. Fantastic. Ngoyi. Oh, is it the woodwork? Oh, brilliant save from the keeper in the follow-up. Damn, we are absolutely turning the screw. Their goalkeeper has been superb. Absolutely superb. Cannot fault him today. He's been brilliant. I mean, it's annoying for us because it'd be nice to just wipe them out, get them out of the way and relax a bit, but their goalkeeper's been absolutely on point. Let's have a little look. Right, Gio Kachidi, who wants out, can come on, and you, my man, you can come on with them. And that'll do us there in terms of changes. Jamie Vardy scored again for Leicester today. He is on it. Kachidi, Dale. Oh, it's in. What was that? Oh, their goalkeeper's... Oh, that's harsh on their goalkeeper, man. That is harsh on him. He's had a brilliant game. Interesting to see that, though. So here's Kachidi. Sends it over. Dale controls it. Oh my God, that is you've got to be disappointed with that. How did that go in? How did that end up in the back of the net? That is poor from an otherwise fantastic performance from their goalkeeper. Are they going to get one here? Yes, they are. It's gone down as a Frogger own goal with his Mr. T haircut. Gone down as a Frogger own goal. Just complete the key. Look at the keeper who's going the wrong way. Completely caught him out there, didn't it? Completely. Well in Richards, sends it forwards. Come on now. Disappointed we've conceded after the domination, but these things happen. Frogger, Noble. Oh my God, don't tell me they're going to get a second now. Well in. Osiado, go on Dale. Richards. Emmanuel Williamson. Oh, tried to sort of cut it back across, didn't he, with the effort. Okay, let's bring you off and we'll give Mitch Piggin a run out now. Jamie Vardy, what a player. So gutted Crew missed out on him. When he went to Fleetwood instead of Crew. So gutted. So gutted. Would have been great to have him at Crew for a little period of time. Oh, well done. Well done for being there to pick that up. Piggin, send it in now. Oh, Brian, brilliant. Carchidi, not sure what happened to him. Don't know if he got fouled or what. Well, not fouled, but got caught or what. Let's have a look. Bundled over. There's Brian. I wonder if the referee would have given a penalty for that, because that looked like a blatant shove on Carchidi there. He went down a bit easy, but still, it looked a bit blatant to me. But a 3-1 win this looks like it's going to be. And that's pleasing to me. 32 shots, though. Only 7 on target and only 3 goals. Absolutely crazy stuff. Nothing needs... Oh, shut up. I hate that. I wish they would take that out of the freaking game. Or stop your assistant manager from saying it when you've had a great performance. Well done, lads. And he's just like... Your assistant's just like, yeah, we've won 52-0. You know, we've won the Champions League and Europa League all in one game, even though it's not possible. But you know, you could do that, and you fucking assistant manager will be like, yeah, nothing needs addressing here. We ain't done nothing. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Have a look at that goalkeeper. Have a look at him. I feel so sorry for him because that was an absolute. Oh, he's not even a real person. He's a shady geezer. My God. My God, they should sign him up. They should sign the shady keeper right up because he was fan-freaking-tastic for him today. No two ways about it. Absolutely superb. Okie dokie then, fellas. That is that game out of the way and another step towards next season. So, Grody continues the tradition. You're welcome. Have we won the league, have we? Yep. We've won the league. I even nearly missed that then, but we have won the league and that is fantastic. Our first ever trophy in our first ever season. We've won 5 on the bounce as well, which is also an absolute spectacular achievement for us. And let's just have a little look, shall we? Let's go to the club here and let's go to the history. Nothing, apparently. Nothing has ever happened. We've never done a thing. Well, that's a bit shit, but it'll come up, I'm sure, once this is out of the way, once we move forward a bit. So we'll just have to have a look at it in the next episode. But for now, guys, girls, thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying it, please hit the like button down below. Show some love. Help me to beat this freaking dislike bot. I don't care about the dislikes. It's just pointless. I want him to, whoever it is or whatever it is, to see that they ain't going to beat us, no matter what they try. So if we could, guys, I've never done this before, but if we can get to 10 likes on this episode, I will be very, very grateful and it would be fantastic. So let's see if we can't do it. Let's see if we can't drum up a bit of support against the disgrace that is the dislike bot. Because we're going to get 5 dislikes on this video, 3 to 5 dislikes straight off the bat, pretty close off the bat. Might not come from the first tweet out, may come from the retweet to say, in case you missed it. So let's do it, guys. Let's try and get there. Let's please try and get there. I would be massively, massively appreciated. It would be. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure being in your face, and until next time, take care and I'll see you when I see you.